Team tennis, Vida Blue. Third baseman Sal Bando was the team captain. But everything seemed to swirl around a young slugger from outside Philadelphia. The straw that stirred the A's drink. Reginald Martinez Jackson.
He's our power hitter, he's our RBI guy, and if we needed a home run, we usually got to provide it. We loved that red light on the camera when it popped out. He was at his best.
It was most interesting thing. Joe would hit a 2-run home run. I'll make a game-winning catch, and Reggie gets the headlines the next day. Our captain's pitch a 2-hit shutout. Reggie gets the headlines. He strikes out 3 times. He's the headline.
In 1971, the Oakland A's won their first division title, but still, they were better known for how they dressed. Baseball teams were only supposed to come in white or gray.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And at center stage is the Raiders' reigning league MVP. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Raiders and the Buccaneers on Sunday night.
Involved in the operation of the A's. They would like, we can stop up those, etc. We've gotten into making the uniforms. The first time you put it out, your feet look like the Stadium was there because you're just not used to seeing white shoes. You thought, I'm not going to buy this white shoe. So you got down to that combination.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disastrous.
Jay freaking Bird.
Coach these things. You want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do.
Not only having whatever.
You're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, holds on the ground. We got to get it back.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
The weird Raynaud only having superstar game.
Looking to throw. Mitchell. Quick hit here is complete. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The Raiders had 10 and 5 to start play. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So they just want to come out and play hard for their faithful. I expect them to do just that.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. Operating from the gun, Mitchell. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 publicity men, 7 farm directors, and 4 general managers. Until he finally set up on the one man he wouldn't find.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made in the Bucs' 15-yard line.
The designated hitter. You even tried the designated runner.
It was out. Very out.
From the red zone now, they look to throw.
Dadgummit.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's
All right, Kelsey.
that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
In the summer of 72, Philly's A's were steamrolling the Western Division.
Throwing on first down. Hunter. It's caught by Mike Evans. And out across midfield down to the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after.
He's got the speed and the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle on a run thing quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him, so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch. He'll just run past you at the initial point of contact.
Now a throw here, hold in. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
I remember telling
The numbers for Evans in last week's ball game. 8 catches, 132 yards, and a touchdown.
I like the performances he's put up throughout the year. That's the reason he's ranked number 9 in the league in receiving yards. And in the opposing numbers are a bit crazy. Number 9's a good number.
Bates is way forward here with just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
The first time I lined up with tight end and blocked down and then Bates, when he was out,
To throw on second down. Potter. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Dressed in black with a pocket. He was consumed by the game of football. Al Davis was the NFL's middle finger.
On first down, Potter.
Las Vegas.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to throw. Potter. And the timing a bit off that time as Allen falls to the ground. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. This is caught by Evans. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He was sort of that personification of what was looking for him. You don't think much of us. You don't like us. Well, we're not looking for you. We're smarter.
They'll run with ETN. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Travis Etienne hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
They'd hit you harder, they'd hit you later, and they would wear you down.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick the score
The
away.
Raiders were the perfect football team for
Taking it at the 20.
It was an us against them situation. It was our base, it was this team that was
coaches and players against us on our itinerary.
The offense for Las Vegas now set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they want to better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Offside going to be taken in by Harris. The 26-yard line.
That's how you shake off the interception is during the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
He'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down at the 20. Here's Mitchell from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown!
that kind of like shirt with a tie was always going around. He always wore his credentials, you know, over his pants, and that was going around. He was always like his shirt was coming on his side. And he was always like yelling at the thing. And a lot of that was, you know, details of the social there.
Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. Really nice drive.
I didn't care. Those things had nothing to do with winning the movement. So I only had 3 rules.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
And then the third game was quite like that.
This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, Potter. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there keeping the toes in bounds. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
A Boy Scout, you weren't there on Sunday afternoon because you cut your hair. You were there on Sunday afternoon because you're the best player raised to find at that point in time to cut out the field.
Operating from the gun. Potter. This one hold in. Again, it's Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Dun, 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 dun.
13.
By the fall of '72, both of the city's teams were
Looking to
seeing
throw.
outsiders.
Potter.
The Oakland A's were the first World Series. Another thing they
We
didn't
know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes with
The
the
offensive
trying to
players
tackle
extra
your
cash that they would run
But the
extensions.
bottom line
The
is,
press gave
that's
the
a
A's
pass he's
a
got to
nickname,
have and a pass he
the
should have caught.
Mustache Gang.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
His career by going to the bullpen. His handlebar became his calling card.
Back to throw again.
This wasn't the 70s and
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Travis Etienne out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down. Great covers the ball around, really didn't have any options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete.
With Debo.
That's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense. And now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And it's taken in at the 9. Called it a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Out is their quarterback for this offense to take over once more. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Stevens. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ball at the 6 here as they work for a 2nd and 2. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I would use the expression NFL, which means a tight end. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll go again with Etienne. 2 yards a game there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for 1st. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Run them down for a win from the defense's column.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath him, just trying to free up some space, and it worked out really well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had moved beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 2nd down, over to Etienne.
Come on now, Will.
Daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Potter. And finding the tight end Hooper. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8.
That's certainly one way to beat the blitz. Get out of your hands quickly and get into the big fella.
soon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. It looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yeah, some things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Now Mitchell to throw on second down. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 1 now. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Mitchell. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Kidding me?
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Later the same month, the Paris Peace Accords
throwing to start the drive. Potter. And this is caught by Evans. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
There was not just
back to throw. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll wind up getting. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this.
Bitching and complaining and getting in the way of things we thought were accomplishing. We were changing society. The A's also should have been celebrating in the wake of their series triumph.
Looking to throw on second down. Potter. Evans has the left side.
One of the lowest paid
And he'll
teams
be
in
hauled
professional
down
baseball.
at about the 30-yard line.
Tried to get out as cheap as he could.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
But I was just like one of the players because they all hated
Looking to throw.
In a self-conscious city itching for respect, it bothered them that Finley was an absentee owner.
It's
The citizen
incomplete.
appreciated
Took a
how
shot,
Vegas was
couldn't connect.
While Finley
Not
operated
only
out
did he
of his
have a
office
chance to
in
scan the
Chicago,
field, but
but
it
his
felt
father
like he had a chance to scan it twice. The
There was no
protection was
connection
that
between
good.
Finley and the community. When he
Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Who cares? Incredibly Finley children child.
Shoot. Buccaneers touchdown.
Our chief executive got it right on.
From 19 yards away. And the Bucs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Does he look like Hager?
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
And a great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Every time I come down to the clubhouse,
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Charlie got a kick out.
Fields it right around the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he
I
will
said,
score.
play-by-play, you're talking about.
Touchdown,
He said, yeah, play-by-play. He's been doing it for me every day on the phone. He can do it.
So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch.
Going outside, all one. And the phone rang on me. I figured, well,
Extra
Charlie,
point
you're
by
trying to tell me
McPherson,
how great
up
he
and
is. Well, he
good.
wasn't.
And it's now
The general manager can't be off, Bill Dwyer. And he said, what in the world's going on there? Get that kid off the air.
Wherever he was, Finley was a constant meddler in Oakland. a control freak addicted to the telephone.
One time I went down to the dugout to get a drink, and the phone rang, and I picked up the phone and said, "Hello, Charlie." And the other guy in the voice said, "Who's this?" And this Fingers. He said, "Well, this is Charlie. Don't you ever pick up the phone again like that?"
Here's the kickoff now.
As soon as that game was over and we had to walk those stairs up to the clubhouse, my phone was running. Say we won 4-2, I'd expect, you know, and let's go and get this game and say, well, if you do this in the third inning, we won 6-2.
Sparked by their hatred for Finley, the A's dominated baseball in 1973. They won their division by 6 games and returned to the World Series to face the New York Mets. It's undeniable Finley took the spotlight from his players. In the second game of the series, the A's second baseman Mike Andrews made 2 errors and lost. The game, Finley kicked him off the tee.
This is the practice. Yards deep here, bring it out of the end zone. Well, then you are.
His guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Raider offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's got his target Harris. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come to 23 seconds to go till halftime. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Mitchell got his man complete over the middle. That's Griffin. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now a timeout signal for them. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
No, we got him. He messed around. I'm going to break the ball. And I dropped the shoot there on.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw. Mitchell. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is caught. Touchdown. A big play there. As time expires in the first half. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Might like to see you sell it, but the team is not for sale.
Charlie into the first half of play. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Charlie's got his name all over the ring, but he also has an inscription, a motto that he stood by. S plus S equals S, which is sweat plus sacrifice equals success. Now we all thought it meant plus giving rewards here.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped to the 18. And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
His first catch of this 3rd quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a 1st down.
In 1973, Ken Stabler came on his
Play action.
left handed quarterback who suspect. David
He'll just get rid of it.
The snake. Game point after was Madden's choice.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Potter. He completes it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a two-score game. That has a chance to tighten up considerably.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
Team name for veterans.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get him down here about the 42.
You've got to get kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back. The third man made that run.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Now,
These guys wanted to belong to this open
goodness. Incomplete. The Raiders try on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Throwing it on first down. And the Raiders have it. Losing 8 on the sack there. And it's second down. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really match protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they follow themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Lights out. Exactly right.
Turn around. That play's over.
From the gun on third down. There's Chris Olave. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure this point, it's a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one.
He finds his target, it's Evans. And he's going to right down just inside the 35. On the play fake, Hunter. Throw left side caught here by the tight end Bates. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 13 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep your focus pass in front of them.
Now, my wife was sitting next to me, and she sees the veins in my neck starting. And I mean, I can feel myself going across the table, grabbing it and strangling. Trying to say, oh, yeah, he didn't lead the league at home.
And he wisely will throw it.
And this defense didn't his head down and he's pretty fortunate.
And he shouldn't have
didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over every once in a while.
He only hit 6 homers, and he only threw 9. I just don't know what
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet. But that might prove to be the big 3 points. Both things are said and done.
And this year, he just made it first team. He just got on the team. They're starting team. But in number 40, he's the biggest star. He's slick. Well, you got that listen to me, boys, and then, I must have been more shit.
After review of the play.
So overturned. They say the knee was down.
Even in the face of Finland's unrelenting interference, the A's were able to keep on winning. But clubhouse tensions were building.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's
Not that
complete.
this much trouble on the clubhouse.
They get to the line.
Everything else, these guys are still on there. They just had much talent on that ball club. That's why we
And
won.
his throw's going to
The
be
A's were a team of strong personalities that sometimes collided. Jackson, catcher Ray Fosse, and outfielder Billy North had all been involved in intramural incidents that ranged from wrestling matches to fistfights. In 1974, making their third straight series appearance, A nasty brawl erupted between Gruden and Odom and Raleigh fingers.
So, John Gruden Odom, he was obviously a fiery guy, take no crap type of guy, but he's no great guy. But he was also known as the men among the men. The scuttlebutt was, Raleigh says, I don't know how your wife can take that thing. If I heard after that, what do you mean? How my wife,
And boom. I was having some marital problems, and he said something to me, I said something to him, next thing you know, and that's just the way it was with our ball club.
Some of that clubhouse that we were a family that fought and almost heated. But we were tough. We were tough band of really good players.
If you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see it. Sometimes you're looking for a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Despite their two championships, the young veterans of the 1974 World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers was underappreciated and undervalued underdogs. Losing the Oakland A's is like being run over by a Volkswagen.
Back to throw. Mitchell.
Strong Volkswagen. The Volkswagen lost to the Dodgers in 5 games.
Great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Falk. Most in a single season. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. An extra point by Carlson on the goal. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Baseballs.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up with 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Not much on there, so it takes it from the 21. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Potter. It's brought in by Higgins. The result only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
To the Dolphins in the AFC Championship game. The next year, the Raiders triumphed over the Dolphins in the closing seconds, but lost to the Steelers. Once again, the game
Course remains here on the field. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Got his man complete, Moore. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
When the Raiders played on Sunday, our neighborhood, for the most part,
Back to throw. Potter.
the game,
They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
football today can't win the game.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd
Before the
down.
1975 season, Finley spit into baseball's changing face.
Etienne up the middle.
He would be a free agent.
Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
He even expressed
That's
it
good
as
for a Buccaneer first to kick out of 12 yards.
where they want with this game is not the place for businessmen like me.
7 more of his players would be free agents after the 76.
Looking to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Potter right over the middle. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From what we see, it's actually
with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bucs look like they're going to get back into win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Sunday's game.
Extra point by McPherson up and good. And that'll make this was a three-score game. Now the lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The end of the 76 season was probably the low point of my career.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something. He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
I kept telling myself,
And this is called touchdown.
don't say anything touchdown. I just didn't want to do it. And so, one of the questions at the press conference is, how does it feel to leave? And I wasn't taking the first amount of money out there.
You kept him in the end zone there. This game's over. You dropped the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
The city's hopes rested with the Raiders. They had made the playoffs 9 times in 10 years, but they still had no championship to show for it.
76, we were focused. I'll never forget Madden in his first draw in training camp. And he said, guys, we're going back to cover 3, cover 2, and cover 6. Third base and coverages. There was no way to do it. I don't care. We're going to be up much better than him. We're in turnovers. I don't care.
The first game was against the hated Steelers. It set the tone for the season to come. The sole patrol met Lynn Swan, the first great wide receiver. And down in it.
I also have really large biceps.
Chuck Noll accused Atkinson of being part of a criminal element. When Noll drops that in, fucking house.
On first and 10, it's ETN. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Back to throw. Potter throwing out right here. Caught by
Western Division Championship in 10 years. They squeaked by the Patriots in the divisional playoff. And then over their opponent in the AFC Championship game.
straight ahead, ETN. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Potter, he'll get this off to ETN. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
I think the best offense is the one to get the ball to the running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long run.
So nowhere to turn this time, he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4.
I don't think I ever said that before.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while not mission accomplished, it's still close.
And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy. Just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner. You know you just won the battle against the opposing defense.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down about the 23-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. So it's Raider football as he gets you reset. And they've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mitchell now on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Back to throw. Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They get one more as the extra points up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon. But certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game, challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration, because they're going to stack you out of scrimmage. And maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you gamble a little bit, quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
The next word is
not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Another tough 3-10. And not much room to operate as they'll get this up only to about the 41. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Handoff for ETN. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Right where they set him down started. They need a 14 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Potter.
These guys.
He finds his man complete. That's Evans. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this hit away.
If you look at our football team and our baseball team, the Raiders.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that.
It seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they press them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys just barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in there.
Just because we were in an isolated corner of the country.
So left side, it's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone. They had the opportunity, couldn't get it done with a nice game overall.
So for the Bucs, they get back to 500 at 8-8 with one game remaining.
Was proof positive to those in the city, but they did not always have to live in someone else's shadow. The spotlight could and did shine on them. Who last week faced world champion Pittsburgh. Who could smile or sneer at a time like this? Certainly not a nervous John Madden, who's lucky enough to have a snake in his pocket. And number 12, Snake Stabler, struck quickly, deadly, as the Raiders took a 7-0 lead after only 2 minutes on this pass to tight end Dave Casper. The Steelers forged ahead on this exquisite Franco Harris run and lateral to John Stallworth, who scored to make it a 14-7 Pittsburgh lead. A Terry Bradshaw pass to rookie T. Bell gave the Champs a 2-touchdown advantage in the third quarter. Again, the Snakes squirmed downfield and capped the drive with a shot to Fred Biletnikoff, whose diving catch proved once again that he's one of the best. Then Watson doubled as a short score by Franco left the Raiders trailing 20-14 with less than 3 minutes left. Against almost any other team, the Steelers would have been home free, but oh, those Raiders are something else. Dave Casper's juggling catch kept Oakland alive. Coolly staying in the pocket, Stabler again fired to Casper, and the Raiders trailed 28-21. With time and hope shrinking, the Raiders' Warren Bankston got a piece of Bobby Walden's punt, and Silver and Black was on the lead. This, then, was the crucial play. A 4th and 10 do or die, and suddenly, Stabler was in the sights of number 75, Mean Joe Green. But the snake is slippery. First and goal on the Steeler 2 with 1:09 to go. And what have we here? But a snake slithering in the short grass to make the score 28-all. A quick interception, and Oakland was in scoring range again, where with 18 seconds left, George Blant, a rookie named Fred Steinberg, got his first look at what it can mean to be a Raider. For Steinberg, it was a hero's welcome. For the Steelers, a 31-28 stunner, a game that was not without some heated accusations and controversy. In all likelihood, these teams will be meeting down the road a piece in a more important battle. But, as they say, this one put the fat in the fire.
Has been a big part of the Raiders' tradition, along with a commitment to excellence and pride in poise. But when they opened the 76 season against the team of the 70s, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they were in trouble. Their defensive line was decimated with injuries. And from the way the game began, there was no indication that these same Raiders would go on to win their first Super Bowl 4 months later. After the Steelers mounted a 28-14 lead with 3 minutes to go, it appeared they were on a fast track to their third straight Super Bowl. The Raiders were stripped of everything, except their will to strike back. It was at about that time, with 3 minutes showing on the clock, that a snake coiled and struck. After the blocked punt, the Raiders got the ball back with 1:47 on the clock. And after 3 straight incompletions, the snake, Ken Stabler, made a key 4th down connection. But Stabler's biggest contribution came one play later. The touchdown tied the score, and after the Raiders' Willie Hall intercepted Terry Bradshaw's next pass, rookie kicker Fred Steinfort came on to make his mark in his first NFL game.
Continue to live by the veritable, the terribly cliched skills of their collective team.
On opening day, the Pittsburgh Steelers found the Raiders long on injuries, short on excuses, primed and ready. Ken Stabler's touchdowns to Dave Casper and Fred Biletnikoff, number 25, helped earn 440 yards against the Steel Curtain. Still, Oakland trailed by 14 with only 5:35 remaining. Without standout veterans Art Toms, Horace Jones, Kelvin Korver, Mark Hubbard, and others, able coach John Madden's Raiders fought back courageously, defying adversity, time, and the Steelers. Dave Casper capped a brilliant drive with a 10-yard score. The aroused defense controlled Pittsburgh, forcing a punt that special team captain Warren Bankston blocked and number 47, Charlie Phillips, fielded. The great Oakland fans had learned to expect heroic rallies from their Raiders, for these wearers of the famed silver and black were veterans of pressure situations, at home with dramatic last-minute victories. Stabler bootleg, tying the score at 28 with just 59 seconds left. Then Dave Rowe deflected a pass that linebacker Willie Hall intercepted, bringing on rookie place kicker Fred Steinfort. 1976 began with another remarkable chapter in the history of daring Raider comebacks. Raiders 31, Steelers 28. In Kansas City for a Monday night game, Raider special teams led the charge. Kicker Ray Guy, Neil Colesy, Terry Coon, Jack Tatum, Ted Pollock, Rick Bonus, Mike Ciani, and number 61 Herb McMahon relentlessly shadowed the Chiefs. On offense, Mark Van Egan, number 30, and Pete Banaszak, number 40, surged for big yardage. With overpowering protection from offensive captain Gene Upshaw and Art Shell, number 78, Stabler coolly completed 22 passes. But in the fourth quarter, Stabler was hobbled after drilling Mike Ciani with a final touchdown in a 24-21 win. Houston gets hot even indoors, but more fired up was a fierce Raider defense that burned the Oilers. Giant newcomers number 72 John Matuzak and talented rookie Charles Stiljar, number 77, products of football's premier scouting operation, were overwhelming. The undefeated Oilers had not yielded a touchdown in 1976, but rookie Mike Ray, playing for Stabler, changed that with scoring passes to Cliff Branch for a 14-13 Oakland triumph.
When it comes to player comfort, the Oakland Raiders spared no expense. If a guy's hot, he can get an Oakland Raider Deluxe sideline shower anytime. Raider players are entitled to as much stickum as their socks will support. Most teams use the gooey stuff. Raider players keep it on their socks. Their opponents, the Houston Oilers, well, somewhat higher. The big news on the Oakland sideline was that Ken Stabler was stuck there the entire game.
But a big day by the Raider defense kept the Oilers out of the end zone on 2 separate first and goal situations and held Houston to 13 points. In Snake Stabler's place was number 15, Mike Ray. Raider head coach John Madden must have thought he was watching a right-handed snake, for just like Stabler, Ray was cool under pressure. He hissed his passes into the middle zones much like Stabler, and when it came time for points, he did exactly what the snake would do. Two touchdown passes to number 21, Cliff Branch, were just enough to edge the Oilers 14-13. While one young quarterback had his day, a long Raider trip to New England found the Patriots inhospitable. But one taste of defeat was all this 1976 Oakland Raider team. Last week in San Diego, the Oakland offensive line gave Kenny Stabler all the time he needed. And as a result, the league's leading receiver was able to pad his statistics. Massive tight end Dave Casper already has 32 receptions for the year. And last week, Ken Stabler threw 5 touchdown passes, but 2 were called back, including this one to Casper. Later, Stabler again went to Casper for a score, when the Chargers somehow left the NFL leader entirely unattended. Ken Stabler clicked on 20 of 26 throws for 339 yards, about half of which were accumulated by former world-class sprinter Cliff Branch, number 21. Says Branch, it doesn't matter to me how they defend against me, because I've learned that no matter what they do, zone, man-to-man, or whatever, I can beat them all. And so, the AFC Western leaders broke out of their first-place tie with San Diego by winning 27-17. Now, the Chargers have failed to defeat the Raiders in their last 16 tries. Would tolerate. In San Diego, the Chargers challenged for first place. Neil Cozy's punt return gave Oakland favorable field position. Then Ken Stabler deftly unfolded the game plan developed by head coach John Madden and skillful offensive assistants Oliver Spencer, Tom Flores, and Lou Herber. Cliff Branch scored from 74 and 41 yards out as Oakland roared back 27-17. Denver's Mile High Stadium looked like a bowl of orange chrysanthemums last Sunday, as the Broncos tried to regain their first-place tie with the Oakland Raiders. Steve Ramsey's touchdown pass to Haven Moses gave Denver a 10-0 lead, but the number 1 offensive team in the conference came back just far enough as Ken Stabler hit on 16 of 20 passes, and the Oakland Raiders won their 14th game in Denver, 17-10.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second and 11 now. Jones. Right sideline, that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Over the middle, complete. That's Shepard. And he'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of look at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And incomplete on the deep ball. Out there's Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Blankenship's kick is good. Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Never ideal conditions in the snow for a kicker, but the first test on the opening drive, he passed it.
Certainly did. You know what the unit told me was their biggest issue playing in the snow? You just worry about something getting in your eye as a ball is snapped, and then you might miss it, and there goes 3 points on the board.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy there at the 24. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
Home at last, the Raiders hosted Green Bay. A scoreless battle exploded after linebacker Phil Delgiano made a key play.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 mark.
In the NFL's 57-year history, no team ever had a better pass completion percentage than the 1976 Oakland Raiders.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Quickly went airborne, striking for 3 scores in 9 minutes. This lightning attack included an 88-yard goal to Blitz Brown, most geared deep receiver in football today. Then a quick interception by number 26, Skip Thomas, preserved an 18-14 victory. Oakland now stood 6-1. When Denver invaded Raider country, Coach Madden resourceful defensive aides Tom Dom, Don Sinnott, and Bob Zeman unleashed an awesome pass rush.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So back on the field come the Pats for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got to do something. They mustered something out of it.
They'll take it. Just like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, Taylor want to see the field goal kicker try on the field. If they hold that ball in, they'll be going for 6.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now a first down carry for Harris. Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Harris. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing Jones. Sliding out of the pocket. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Patriots. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 5th touchdown now. And the Patriots are once again back in front. Point after no giving in the snow, but it's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
In points scored for the season. But somehow,
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Best record. And doesn't that set up interesting playoff speculation?
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
Then east to Chicago, where Otis Sistrunk, Dave Rowe, and Ted
The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
And the Bears
For the moment, they're on top of their division, projected to host a wild card game in the first weekend, but nothing is set in stone. There's a lot of shuffling that can still go on here. They haven't even clinched the playoff berth.
A lot goes into that one word you use, doesn't it? You're exactly right, because nothing's clinched. So that means another win is necessary, being able to play the best of their abilities, because they can go from where they are right now to right out of the playoff race. If things go in the wrong direction for them, they've got to take care of business. I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield, some great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they're just trying to get some more momentum.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
A Sistrunk deflection and interception set up a 20-27 Raider lead.
Here's Mitchell on first down. And he'll be brought down inside the 4-yard line. So in the Bucs territory now, here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand for this defense now to get him walking backwards on this drive. Come through another one here, and now they're staring at a third and long. And that was the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
This one into the hands of Harris on the crossing route. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. 39 yards as they have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we were trying to work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up Saga. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now Jones. This is caught inside the 15. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is caught by Allen. Touchdown, New England. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We do know that they are postseason bound, but they're leaking a little oil, so to speak, as they kind of limp into January.
Yeah, they're looking so far to their season, can't look at it. See what I did there. But here's the thing that we've both seen in the NFL. Teams down the stretch playing really well. sometimes it doesn't carry over into the playoffs. Sometimes teams that aren't playing well now, if they have good leadership at the head coaching spot and the coaching staff and within the locker room, they can find a way to turn it around. But no one wants to be on the losing streak as they head into the playoffs.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Buying time goes left. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Number 89, James Scott pulled in Adelini's pass for a 32-yard gain to the Raider 8. And 2 plays later, Walter Payton finished the drive he began by following play with perfect bear blocking into the end zone.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Chicago had drawn first blood by suspending a 5-minute drive that put them ahead of Oakland 7-0. The Raiders still off the scoreboard. On the first, they were passed to a lonely Mark Van Eden over the middle, and at 87, tight end Dave Casper had sustained his block a bit longer. The play might have gained much more than 21 yards.
They were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Penetrating fair country for the first time today. Oakland is stopped on 3rd and 1. The linebackers Vernon Bryant and Tom Hicks tackled Pete Banaszak for no gain. The next time they got the ball, Clarence Davis shot through a gaping hole and went 31 yards before going down at the Bears 27.
60% just to be in the average range.
But again, the Chicago defense stiffened them when the Raiders' new kicker Errol Mann tried a field goal. It was blocked by Chicago's Bill Knox.
That's his 2nd touchdown already.
And as the first quarter ended, they nearly lost their quarterback and a blitzing Chet Henry blindsided Abilene.
Let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half.
Saga even slip up the middle, put Oakland close to the Chicago goal. And on the very next play, they were passed over the middle to Dave Casper for a touchdown to tie the game.
Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know.
Last year, Casper's weight had ballooned so much that Oakland considered moving him to tackle. But he slimmed down and came into this game as the leading receiver in the conference. Appreciable game came when Abilene fooled everyone and his reverse good for 15 yards.
The 4-yard line. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far.
So the Chicago attack went nowhere on this possession. The Bears got the ball back immediately when Madigan popped it up and Vernon Bryant recovered on the Raiders' 32. And a diminutive Payton between him and Matt Stewart. Abilene calmly waited, then threw to Brian Bashnagel over the middle for 17 yards.
Get out of your hands in a hurry.
The unlikely figure of John Cusack, number 72, arose and halted the Bears' momentum. First catching Payton for a loss of 5 yards, then throwing Roland Harper for a loss of 2. The former number 1 for the Oilers had fallen on hard times before Oakland rescued him. And today their gamble seemed to be paying off. The Lighters and the Bears this time at
Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits. Not easily done.
We saw product to the elements right there. Now Mitchell, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. He gets it complete to Harris.
Done a decent job of staying with the blazing branch. If the cornerback had been more aware of where his opponent was, the reception never would have been made. But it was, and the Bears now trail by 7. Better shot at 3-point. The ball, not surprisingly, went to Payton, who ran right into the arms of Chet Henry. Following myriad of tackles, the Matt Stewart made in the first half.
Advantage of it.
With 8 seconds left in the first half, Bob Thomas attempted
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up
but
on
the
1st
result
and 10.
speaks for itself.
Back to throw. Mitchell, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. That looked almost to be the case of, quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short game.
And it's going to be caught for a touchdown. From 10 yards out, and they're able to add on to their advantage.
For the Raiders on the Chicago 20, and after 3, Mark Benning and Rodgers carried to the 2-yard line.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good, and that makes this a 9-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
Bob Evans is about as big as Scott behind Skip Thomas for the remaining 36 yards.
They hang on now, though. There's a
Now lead to Scott. Rodgers score is 21-14 for.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
A perfect onside kick by Bob Thomas was recovered by Brian Dashley at midfield. A repeated play reveals the Bears had caught the Raiders by surprise. They had no one
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He got G. They're going out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards in the first.
And I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the ball. But I think we discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Now this is Custom taking the first give of blocking his line does for him. Gives the ball to one of the linemen this fight. And they seem to enjoy it.
Touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
But the celebrating was just free to score. On the point after, Cam Huffman mishandled the snap, and the Bears still trail by a point.
Up and good. And the lead is down to 2.
For the Bears, it was a funny refrain. Just a few weeks ago, they lost to the Vikings 20-19 when they did 2 conversions. And the one today would prove to cost them another game. More chances to beat Oakland. Their 6th great juggernaut opponent. After holding Oakland on their next possession, the Bears bounced back once more.
This offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach.
Late in the third quarter, a 36-yard pass, Abilene and Roland Harper had Chicago in close. And from the two, Walter Payton fired again for a 27-21 fair lead.
He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty
For
well.
the first time in what promises to be an illustrious career, Payton had 3 touchdowns in one game. The Oakland fourth and created the pivotal play of the game.
He wanted to go and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did.
Rodgers Stillwell's touchdown was called back. It was an inadvertent whistle, said referee Chuck Everly. I blew the whistle when I shouldn't have. I just blew the whistle when I shouldn't have. And repeat of the play reveals that Everly blew the whistle when he shouldn't have. The ball was clearly fumbled before Ken Staver hit the ground. And the Bears lost the touchdown. They could not replay.
And the Patriots are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime.
Chance number 1 to put the game away was gone. Chance number 2 came with 5.5 minutes to go when Frank Clemens failed to intercept his Staver pass intended for Fred Biletnikoff. Clemens' foul was to be deadly. For 3 plays later, Staver went for Cliff Frank. And number 24, Virgil Livers, left chance number 3, fouled through his hand.
Thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion.
Livers' missed interception was obviously far more costly than Clemens, for it resulted in a 49-yard touchdown pass that put Oakland in front 28-27. But for the Bears, chance number 4 was on its way. Into the tricky thing, Thomas thought he had done, but the ball would hit the upright, touching off a weird succession of events between Holder Huff and Raider Rick Jennings.
They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Raiders heading out to take over. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
So by the width of an upright, the Bears failed to beat the Raiders. And 6 weeks of one of the brutally stretches in the NFL for these 2 wins, 2 losses, and 2 other losses to Minnesota and Oakland by the marginal failure to complete the simplest of plays, the extra point. The Raiders didn't look too thrilled.
This one is incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Utilize skillful games to defend the off the score.
Looking outside and it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. First down.
Philadelphia, the Raiders rang the bell on defense and offense. The game coach
to throw again. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest for the third most in a single year. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
In winning their 9-10, Oakland is just 1 game away from clinching the Western Division title in the AFC. The Oakland Raiders came to Philadelphia with confidence and with little energy, and fully expected to take their 5th straight championship in the AFC West. With the help of a non-existent field goal offense, the Raiders have both goals without breaking a serious stretch.
At least a field goal, they could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Tuned up for the playoffs by stampeding in the Roman Warriors past.
Throwing to start the drive, Jones. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down, Jones toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw, Jones.
What?
But as usual,
Intercepted.
26-7.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
Capture their 9th division championship in 10 years. 26-7.
On 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown in this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Victory number 11. Their 6th in a row.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. They begin in no time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3. The snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result. And he opted for the...
But for most of the afternoon,
Tampa Bay signal caller Steve Spurrier was rolling around the Oakland Coliseum floor like a playful kitten, all rolled up in a ball of silver and black yarn.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 35.
Spurrier seemed somewhat tempted, like a man walking the flank.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Number 39.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Such as tackle.
Left side, it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there. I love that play, because in the snow you think run, big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to cut through control, break down, and make it difficult in the field, difficult in today's conditions, almost impossible.
Incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
49 to 60. And once again last week, the Rivers proved that no matter who's throwing the ball,
This offense was on the move, and 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
who lives by the pass as well as they do.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Down front. Revenue has learned an unforgettable lesson about these mighty Oakland Raiders. By losing, Oakland could deny Pittsburgh the playoff. But the Raiders know only one way to play, to win. Victory is a way of life for the silver and black. Rick Jennings' kickoff return started it off. The rest is pride and poise, preparation and performance.
Coaches talking about it. 5 yards off the line, over top to the right against Perry. Second straight, and making that stop into the red zone. Every stop like that.
There would be no stopping Oakland now by anyone. These combat-ready Raiders have grown stronger through challenge and adversity. Stabler and Branch flashed from 42 yards out, and the critics went silent.
Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. You think about going for it?
Absolutely. When the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
And then the Raiders calmly shouted Bengal playoff hopes as Stabler and
They turn to Harris to begin the drive.
35 to 20.
And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. 72 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate. They've got a 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And he loses the football a second time. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Walker now at 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd down and 3. Getting the call. Hit there by Troy Bacon. Hustle over there. Jim was there for 55. Has the first down.
Looking to throw. Jones. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Well, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And Stratford after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
40. Remarkably, jumping out there. That's the ball back to the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. Quick completion to Henry. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop the throw. And he comes back with one complete. That is going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Tracy Bruce, among others. And the Patriots drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side of their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held it, they might go for it again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Mitchell. He's going to let it go again. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 40 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Back to throw. Mitchell. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 4 yards out. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Daniel Carlson to kick off in Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones forced out to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Jones looking to throw on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, and who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Looking to throw. Jones. He completes it to Henry. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. On the give, this is Harris. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. Now Jones on 3rd and 2. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, here we sit, week 17. Just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And to the right side here, it's Allen. A little juke. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
14 more yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Now Harris. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Let's go now.
Here's Mitchell throwing on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Back to throw. Mitchell. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Chase Young.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Mitchell. He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Open man down the field is Henry. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's Jones on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but he's got a man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the
Network.